Apologies, this is sort of later on, actually. Yeah, I didn't pop straight back, so I know we came through to the morning. Did we actually do the... You know, that is true. Did we do the sales? I think we did. It was the last thing we did, and then I like literally darted off. If we did, then I can't imagine that being there. But I do remember seeing that little lot apart from... Maybe that was there, actually. Now, this actually would suit this down to the ground. You know, like if we were staying, obviously is rather... Oh, it's going to be a bit of a monster, isn't it, for that? Luckily, the Fenton, that's not too terribly far away, because this is a bit... Oh, we might be a bit lucky. We might, but I'm not sure. Oh, we are as well. Yeah, fantastic. Wow, 733,000. Amazing. Now, the water. How are we doing the water on our stone mine? It's out. It is. So, I think we're going to have to station someone over there. I can't rely on this going across, because we've got the water. What we did have. We haven't actually. It's actually run out. So then let's get that sorted straight away. So it's a bit of a bit of a water. A bit hungry for the water, shall we say. So, are you... no, you are. Let's get this sorted and sent straight. Well, it's already sent across, isn't it? We just need to... oh, it's a bit close, isn't it, to the field? Amazing now. Right, so that should go on the hour. It should be a full 500 knot, but I think I need to make the storage bigger on the mine as well. If it's going to be a bit of a water thing, it is. Obviously, the cycles must be more than I first anticipated. Right, so we've got that, the honey there. Yeah. Let's make it a bit more like it's been... Oh, we also... I think we probably need some straw. Yeah, I'm sure we do. No, not necessarily, but you're right. I think what we ought to do is like let this run out now. Let's just stick that like that. Right, so then let's get on with this. Oh, we've left this to its own devices. Where let's see. Can it manage? I don't think it can. Well, it can sort of get through to it, but if I remember right, it's not very good. You know, like when it's got its weights on. It's a bit. It's all. Yeah, it's not the best for this, because you can see it's putting a lot of pressure on the. I think it's hard to control because it is just so good at steering. I will also grab the honey as well, I think. Right, so then. Wow, that's a lot. Mind you, yeah, we've sort of gone a little bit mad, haven't we, really? Why? Oh, no, it's a half-done pallet. Wonder what that one was. We'll just do 4. I think it's a bit more realistic for something like this. Oh, that's a little bit too bad. How much have we actually got in there already? Ooh, way too much. We need to be selling some of this, so we need to be grabbing the trailer, which the telehand has actually got a few feet away. Yeah, let's grab that. This can have the job though of doing it. We're not going to like just demote him. Scrunching. overturning. I'm a terror for that. This is a little bit busy here, isn't it? Why is that not? Not sure if the honey's worth a lot just at this precise moment, but I think it's always fairly decent. We will have a look though. It's a bit tight, that, isn't it? Yeah, I should have filled in some of this end, I think. It's a bit, because it's a bit awkward as well on the field. I've got a new headset on, and it's sounds a bit like I can't hear myself. So I've got to be careful, otherwise I'm going to start shouting. Right. But we're going to have to push it up because we just can't do much really. This is awkward. Oh. Always forget it goes straight up. That's not what I intended to do, actually. Apologies, intense concentration going on. It wasn't worth the time lapse though, so I always find it a bit of a struggle to do this type of thing and chat as well. But, you can't time lapse every last little tiny thing. It's just too. Right, let's have a look, honey. What is it worth? Yellow 1,000 now, but we can sell it on hours. It's worth 1,500 then. Right, yeah, apology. I've sort of, yeah, it's one of those moments. I half did this session and I sort of saw in editing. I was just like putting the last Westbridge Hills on the editor, and I realised that I'd only half done the session. I'd forgotten that I was going to come back, so I thought let's go on here. But of course I'm in that like sort of sleepy stage where you're like still not really with it properly, right? So we want to go on that side. So first growth stage, the grass. I was going to say we're going to miss it, but we did actually still cut it, so we're not really going to miss it. We don't want to be putting that in either. Yeah, this doesn't want selling yet. Oh, keep scrunching that. This is gonna be quite a little sideline. This is really. Yeah. Not a bad little learner, is it really, that? I mean, I know we've earned a lot. And that's the trouble with this buying and selling. When you can earn a lot, sometimes you can sort of forget your roots. Right, so, May. Did that water go across on the hour? That's what I really want to see. No, we're going to need to take someone over, aren't we? Have we got another water tanker? We've seen loads, haven't we? That's typical. The SDX. Now that would be useful. But up there, we don't need it anymore, do we? But we will anyway. So it's not a bad thing. We really want a water tanker, so I think we're going to have to order one for the other side. I don't think we've got. Oh, we've got the big tanker. Yeah, that's true. We could make the lorry do that. I'm being silly, right? Okay, let's take that. Well, the Fendt is fast. I think it's the fastest. Let's run him across, grab that, take that over, and directly fill the mine with water. Oh, we have got two, but one's clean. Yeah, that's what I mean. We've got two over this side and one over there, so we'll take the big water tanker and we'll let the lorry can be the filler to go past. Right, fantastic bits. My bad. It's weird. It is true. Your reactions are a bit bad as well. Something I realised when I was a younger man, and I used to take me son. Let's grab that. Yes, to take my son or pick him up from when he'd been out drinking with his mates, 2 o'clock in the morning type touch. And I used to get straight up and straight in the car, and I realised that it's about 10-15 minutes before your reactions get to be like normal. You're a bit, yeah, it's like your brain wakes up in stages. Right, let's charge across. Yeah, let's have a look as well to see how well the cement factory's doing. Obviously, say this water is the main driving force, really. Now then, is this? Not sure where this actually. Oh no! This is we went that way the first time. Yeah, no. Let's pack that in. Oh, I didn't think of that, did I? Wow. I think it would be about right. Do you know, I had a feeling that I'd not done that. Ooh, saving. Yeah, I've not planted, have I? I just got it all ready. It's true, it's an empty field. I think we ought to set that going. Oh, my life. I can't believe I've done that. I can actually. I had a weird feeling. I was like, well, isn't there something like it's with doing it? That's why I like to crack on in the session, and I don't like to leave things like that, because you sort of can get a bit confused, or I certainly can. For a little bit, what did I do? And I think, no, I'll have done that, because I always do that. Yeah, but the trouble is this time I didn't. I broke me norm. Now then, I see, yeah, the Pilates are over there. We really could do with multiples. I think we'll set the Caesaris as well. I think the Caesaris is better suited for going round and round. Yeah, we'll do him on headlands, and this one can go in the middle. Now, luckily, they're both 9-ish meters. So we've lost the growth stage on this then now. Let's let that go. Yeah, this is far more important. So this is going to be the session now, isn't it, really? Yeah, it's going to be... I'll assist on this, I think. But let's course play, because then I can do a better job. So this is CP3, if I remember rightly. We haven't got this. So we will do this. I'm going to do 7, but this is not going to be this that does those. Yeah, I'm just going to generate the course with it. Yeah. Ooh, 7's a bit much. I'd say 5. Otherwise, there's going to be no middle of the field. Right. Brilliant. So then let's just go for the middle. Somewhere about there. Let's grab a biggie. Somebody. You will do nicely. Then. Yeah, this is... I'm not sure how this will suit this particular... In fact, yeah, that's... My first instinct was to go with the big blue. So let's do that. Yeah, now this is going to be a bit tricky, actually. Let's grab the rather. This is very, very well suited. A fact that I found out on Maypole for like working around the yards, because its ability to snake and go around things is just so amazing in a yard. Yeah, it's a... We're still on grass, fantastic. Bit tight this is really. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's one way to do it. Ooh, this... The rope's real. Let's let that... I'm going to have to come back for it on its own. That rope, the amount of times it catches me out. Yeah, keep me in. It's one of them things. It's an important bit of kit, actually, the buy station, but it's sort of like something that you think, oh yeah, it's done, but it's not really. There's a few little bits that just need sorting. Alright, it's like... No, I'm catching the rope. go. Oh. Come on, Mr. Smith. I think you should be waking up now, mate. Oh, own worst enemy, I tell you. No understanding. Fantastic. Right, so then CP3. 9 meter. Yeah, we'll do nearest because I think that's going to be first anyway. Oh, he says as he changes it anyway. Let's get that vent going. Oh, wow, look what he's done in those few minutes. Amazing. Yes, I'll have to remember this is very, very obviously really because everything is taking water to make it happen in the mine, and it is fairly good at dragging the stones out. It might be one of those things I need to tweak a bit. That's why I'm very intrigued on keeping my eye on this, because I'd like to see, you know, am I right? Have I been too generous, or is it that, you know, the cycle's a bit insane, or is it one of those where I'll show you when we get there. I think we go there. Careful, careful, careful. Do we go there? We need to be going. We do actually, yeah. It leads directly to it. Yes, a lot different to the original Alone in the Wood. I like it. I like what it's done. So I wanted this to be, could have finished at the end of the other last year, but I thought, nah, let's give it another year. So it's going to be fairly hefty because it's a big farm, so yeah, they're going to be longish sessions. Alright, so straight on, we can see it in the distance. I thought this was one of the 40-odd mile an hour ones. Maybe we didn't upgrade it, or maybe it's not one of those that's got that feature. So that snow's still around. So then, let's do this direct. Still not done the animation yet. I don't think we've stuck a tap down, have we? We will do. Makes sense. We'll stick it on that, just on that corner, I reckon. No, we were on the right one. Yeah, it's not much storage in it. I'm going to have to make it. That's the other thing. I meant to do that, but I was doing a load of other mods as well. So yeah, that should really crack on. If we do, yeah, if we do the stone silo as well. then it's got the two things to actually do. Does a cement factory need? No, it doesn't. No, it's dry. Have we stuck tap here? Because again, I know it seems a bit excessive, but in another way it really isn't. Let's just make sure that, I think we've already done this, but let's just check. Stone silo, water, we told you to already go. Yes, we have. Fantastic. Yeah, so that, between the two of them, really, that should seriously get cracking. Right, see how they're doing on that grass field. I think I'm going to take over the, yeah, because they don't seem to be very good with this. Oh no, he's on this one, isn't he? Right, I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Yeah, it does intrigue me what they actually do when in a situation like this, when they just seem to faff around and they do the odd little tiny bit of work and then wander around the fields for practically ever, looking like they're doing something, but they don't really, they're not terribly useful, I find, in these sort of situations. Because they just seem to wander around aimlessly, looking like they're busy but not actually doing anything. I think we're not far off, actually. I think it was mainly, I think there might be a bit at the beginning, which is what I was hoping he might actually do, or she. Yeah, the worker. That's, yeah, it looks, yeah, it does look mainly, so I think it's a bit over that far side when we've done the second headland. I might be doing it in Injustice. No, I think, no, it did do it. I'm not sure if it did do a bit on the end of here, actually. Yeah, because he didn't do the first two right, so actually this time it is doing something. I'll be careful or he's going to clip my line, or I'm going to clip his, depending on how you view it. Yes, I know, he isn't faffing around, or she. They are working. Very slow, isn't it, that, really, for it to pop. It's weird because they've got the wave almost right now. I noticed a couple of sessions ago they've worked on the wave you know, like over wander. It was almost like FS22 speed. Now, I think that's been done, but let's just have a look. Not sure. No, I don't think it has. As it looking at it, yeah, this is the bit I think that still needs doing. Let's have a look at. Yeah, no, I am right. Quite a bit of work to do on this edge of the field. Yeah, I just came out the time so you knew what I was doing. Yeah, I was a bit wandering as well because I'd just saved on my other computer like an episode. That's why I was wandering on the edge. Yeah, I've got 2 TVs now. With my wife, she sort of, yeah, I thought she deserved. She's a real trooper, and I saw these really reasonable 55-inch. Ooh, water. Yeah, 55-inch jobs, and they were reasonable. I thought her main thing is the TV, so I thought just treat her to a TV. She deserves it. So it meant that we got a 43-inch, and I was going to stick it in the attic, and I thought, well, why don't you just stick it on your desk and have 2? You can have 1 for each TV. So now I've got the other one above this one, so like I can like do my editing, and I can just, if I was doing something like this, just quickly like save the one above or switch it off or whatever, which is really quite useful. So yeah, I'm going to be making good use of that. I didn't buy the TV so I could get the second one, I might add. I really was going to go up in the attic with it, but I thought, yeah, but you could make use of that. What use is it in the attic? Once it goes up into the black hole of the attic, that's it. Things rarely come out, and I thought, yeah, it's true. Why not use it? Right, let's do a good pull around. Not sure what they're. Yeah, they do seem to do like full runs just to do a little bit on the end, but again, they're methodical. Why's my mouse gone to the screen above? I do like the way this works, but I'm not so keen on the one at the back that we've got. I prefer the solid one. It causes a lot of issues, this particular drag behind jobby. Or the one that's like, yes, like a swivel. Can't believe where we are cash-wise. Although I've got to be honest, that mineral feed business is really good. It's I often do it as a first business on a Let's Play. I don't like overdoing it though, you know. I don't like keep using it. It is good, but what I mean is I don't want it to be boring. You know, all of the time I do that one thing. Let's just assist. Yes, my latest invention is called the Agricola, and it is an 18.2 metre cedar stroke planter stroke vegetable. A bit like Chris S. and Riley S. did in FS22. That was my favourite planter actually. I think he's actually right behind me, or she. Yeah, let's do this one, and they can do the one in the middle. Yeah, it doesn't always work how you think, though. They don't always do things. They seem to have their set patterns, and yeah, they sometimes just dart across the other side of the field, and you think, why didn't you carry on? Right, I think there's a little bit there I missed. Right, no, I don't want to risk leaving a massive patch of grass. Ooh, who's attacking me? I would say that's us done. Oh, no, there is one patch left. And they're faffing around now, so... Yeah, I think it's at 1 and a bit, actually. It is amazing how two of you, 9 metres, one like a 18-metre equivalent, really can rip a field like this, as big as it is, in a few minutes flat. It is quite good. Right. Let's just tell Jack to pack it in, because it's done. And this is what I'm saying, when you see things like this, you realise they do faff around a bit. Stick them on the path. Yeah, it is true, actually. This is awkward in the yard. It's not really going to... There's no one going to moan at me, is there, on an island like this? Tight to the tree, I think. Or we would in real life, at least. Right, so then. Did we... Yeah, we did. Did we check that? Yeah, we did. So let's go through... Speed up time to... Like 3 o'clock. Fantastic. See how the stone mine's doing. I'm intrigued. Stone, water's filled. Stone should be going over to the cement factory, which is doing very well. Yeah, that is really pumping out, say, about 40 odd tons a day. Stone. Let's have a look at its cycles. 240. So it's losing. It's almost would almost be 480,000. But obviously it runs out of water a lot, and it produces like only 36,000. So yeah, it's hard to work out, that one is. It's only doing... Yeah, it is. It seems to be good, which is not bad. Right, let's sales. Ooh. Oh, my life. Gordon Bennett. Talk about spoiled for choice. Yeah. And, oh, the Vicon. We've got a front section, haven't we? We need the back. So it is the proper Condor. Is that my... No, I like the one with the little ones, 7. They've not got it. Yeah, they did away with it. It's one of my favourite ones out of... I'm seriously wondering whether or not to mod it myself and grab it from FS25. So I kept all the mods, because obviously I was going to... Well, actually, I think I did the same last time. Yeah, with 19 for a while. So it is... I will still have it in a folder. Let's pop down there. Let's grab that. That's true, actually. We can use the thing itself, can't we? Okay. See, this is a nice articulated vehicle. Yeah, I loved that. It was my favourite John Deere, the smaller one of this, with the smaller wheels. Well, the smaller tracks, little tiny tracks it got, and it's ever so agile. This doesn't seem to be able to turn the same. Just doesn't seem as good. Fantastic. Right, do I treat ourselves to this? Because we could afford it. It is a beautiful bit of kit. We could order the BI Industries one. It's an awful lot cheaper. Let's do it. I do love using it. It's fantastic. And we could afford it, don't get me wrong, but what I mean is, let's just see if we can search for one in the world to be sent over here. Right, let's do it then, shall we? Did we order the front of the mower as well? I'm not sure we did. Let's actually get that order too. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a windrowy mower. Mowers. Yeah, I'm going to go for my favourite, and I know it's a bit mixy-matchy. No. I'm going for the wrong one. No, that's what I want. Do we treat ourselves to that being as it is there? It seems it's like half price, isn't it, really? We could always sell the other one. Right, done. So then, animals, they'll wait till the morning. We really do need to grab the lorry to grab that back, I think. It's strange with its acceleration at the minute. I know Mantra's only just like released it, so I think this was the mod that started Mantra'd off. Was Loris? I think obviously I've read a couple of his posts in the forums on Giants, and I'm sure it was this. He's another one who never got much assistance at the beginning. Yeah, it's a bit all over the place. Come on, you can do it. I've got my finger on the accelerator and it's like doing nothing. Oh, it's a bit slow on the turns. Yeah, it sort of seems really slow to build up to speed, but very powerful at top end, sort of like... Ooh, I thought I had attached. Was not trying to jump into that, but you know how these things go. Let's go through till the morning. I know we've got that sprayer as well, and it is a beautiful trailed, but you can't really beat now then. No, we've done all we can with the water and all the rest of it. It'd be interesting to see how it does in the morning. Sorry, we're just switching my other computer off. I need to switch its monitor off as well. Got to get into the habit. It's really nice though to be able to see what you're doing on it. Right, only I lost my keyboard. Right, let's have a look what's happening in this morning on the sales. I think just the crystal. Yeah, I'm happy. It's not a bad little tractor, that, as your first tractor. Yeah, for smaller farms, it's not a bad little... Fantastic. Right, let's get on with the business of the day, shall we? Remembering this is actually a joint session, so I ought to really... I don't think that's... We don't have to fill up. We need to run out. Now, I'd imagine soon our animals are going to give birth. So they were 50% reproduction a few months back, so... Still... Yeah, it's doing its... I love watching it. It really is quite amazing now. We could do this every other day, actually. How are we actually doing on the dairy as well? Standard dairy. Oh, it's not. It's bionic. It's not doing terrible. Oh, wow. Butter's doing tremendously well. As it always does. Chocolate's very, very slow. It is. Maybe the cycles need to be a bit more... Yeah, got a bit of lossy. I've missed... Yeah, I should really think doing pig food for that as the... How much have you got left? Oh, about half. So... How are we doing? I think second growth stage? First growth stage for the new fields. Yeah, and this is the grass I'm used to seeing. Oh, Mister. Yeah, there's always a bit you miss, always, when you do your own field. So this is second growth stage. How is our mine doing at the top? Oh, no, it's keeping up now this time. No, but that's got through nearly all of that water. Right, so let's just pop up there and like set that going. It's alright, I think I've lost my mouse. Right. Yeah, I've got like a program that shares my mouse between the two machines so I can like... Go from one to the other, which is useful, but it's also, it can be annoying as well. Yeah, it's one of those things that's sort of a good idea in a way. How are we doing actually on the cement? On our cement factory. So, it's getting up to quite a bit. Let's just go and see. That snow's unbelievably stubborn. You know, I haven't not told it to spawn, have I? So, it spawns here. Yeah, it's not got chevrons. I'm not used to that. Most of my normal chevron, like things, I tell them to show the chevrons. The cement factory and the rope factory are both programmed not to show the chevrons to begin with. So, right. So that should fill that again. So that's doing quite well now. Right. So then, how are we doing? Did we do everything? We did indeed. It's growing very well. And let's check the other two as well. Yeah, 3 of 8. So that should be the same as well, but we can't jump onto that one. So then how about... I think we did everything. I just want to check on the new fields. Oh, we missed the roll in. But no, we want to leave that like that actually. Yeah, I've been thinking for a while I needed a large, obviously this is brilliant, I could use it for lots everywhere. To me, I'm quite happy with it, but I thought you really need a big BI Industries, yeah, like an 18 metre. So, in fact, yeah, actually I don't think I've seen if it's actually working. Let's have a look at the Agricola. I think it looks completely different to... Seeding planters. Ooh, I've kept the brand. My bad. Yeah, that gives the game away somewhat, doesn't it? Or you wouldn't know it though. I don't think to look at it a little. Colours have been changed. It's a little. I left a bit of the Kinsey in there, a little tiny bit of the blue there, but we're concentrating on monstrous tanks, so that it's got an awful lot of storage for the farmer. We just wanted it to last, so it really is. Looks completely different. I'm not sure if I've got my tank on a bit skew. If I think I have, yeah, that needs adjusting a little. Not quite right. It's amazing how when how your brain's so good at looking at angles, and it looked all right in the i3D, but now I'm looking at it like that. I'm like, no, it needs skewing to the right. Yeah, it's not quite right. Monstrous tanks. We can all see what it is, but does it show everything? It does, yeah. I've done me work all right. Yeah, so it's got 14,554 litre storage. More of the fertilizer than the... I'm not sure how it's going to work though. Yeah, as in, until you use it on the fields, it might look nice like that. It's the true pudding. Yeah, so cost as well. Yeah, it is 177,777. So obviously, normally the big is 250. Yeah, I thought obviously we'd make things cheaper anyway. It's very similar to the Kinsey, wink wink, but yeah, it's definitely different. All right, so then it is. Yeah, we've done the sales. What we're happy with. So let's speed up till 3 o'clock. And I think in the morning we will do the grass. We'll do it both fields, even though the other's only going to be second. Otherwise you never... Ooh, look at the water. On the edge of that field, wow. Oh, I think it's gone. Yeah, it's hard for them to do that really right. Right, no, let's have a look. So, how are we doing up at the top? So just quickly jump into that fence. I can actually see where I'm going. I don't think it'll take long to do that. Ooh, it's whizzed a lot of water across though. Oh yeah, now that's starting to seriously... Yeah, so the stone mine probably wants... Again, I'm going to do like a standard that pumps out so much, and then a bionic that pumps... You know, I'm going to literally do it as that, so that I know what each one does. I think that's probably a better way to handle this. Right, but I am quite pleased with it actually. I think we're not far off. Yeah, I think the water and the stones being equal with a bit of loss going on in the cracking open the stones and getting rid of the waste stone to make the actual iron ore out of the iron ore stones is not a bad thing. And then, yeah, that's only doing about 1,000 and odd. Yeah, it was 6,000, so it's not, yeah, not really doing terribly well, even though I've tweaked it. But again, I've left the cycles the same as Giants, so it's, yeah, not, yeah, why not? And why not as well? It's definitely worth selling. And why not as well? Grab that. I think that was there anyway, but I didn't see the price. It's not bad, is it? It's worth doing it for that. And do it to the rootster. No, we've got to have a cut off, I think. You know, like, as you sort of get a bit more... Of course, I do the reverse as well. You know, like if you... When things get a bit bad, if I, like, dip a bit below, then I will, at that point... I will like start to grab things worth 20 and 30 grand again, because I think you would, wouldn't you? I keep forgetting myself. I really should be ending. I don't know. Yeah, this is the end, because I'm just like going on and on and on. This might be a long session, or I'll split it. Yeah, my bad. Header, the last thing. Yeah, so I will need my corn headers that I was like saying, oh, I don't know that I needed to buy 2. Well, actually, it was not a bad move. It's true, you never know. Yeah, on Westwood Hills, I bought JHHG's beautiful harvester. We were lucky we got it really reasonable at the quite early on. But I went into cotton in the end, but you don't always know that, so it sat the entire Let's Play in the car park of the store, but you never know what you're going to do. There could have been a time, if we'd have stayed a bit longer, we could have like done something else for some reason that we needed their harvester, so I don't think it's a bad thing. We could have done a contract at some point as well, so... Right, I'm going to leave it there. So we're up to $745,078. Amazing. Yeah, we are. It is. I'm really quite pleased. For a short run, for us to be up to that, that is quite brilliant. And it just goes to show how effective this is. The other thing is we're not needing much equipment now. We've sort of gone over that mad splurge. We're just choosing bits of equipment that we really want now, like the really nice mower and that type of stuff. We've got a good mower, but you're just trying to like go for your really dream mower now and things like that, and that's a nice place to be. So yeah, hopefully you'll join me next session. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.